Hey everybody, I'm here. I don't know what's going on with this computer. I don't like it. I don't know if it's the new layout or whatever or what's happening, but I don't like the new layout. I don't like the way it looked. I don't like any of it. And so I was kind of confused as to what was going on, and my live looked like it was going really slow and it looks grainy, and I didn't really like the way that it seemed. So I had to get off there and get back to my phone because my phone works no matter what. My phone is my reliable source. So the computer, I'll have to work that out later and maybe get up. Hey, brother. And maybe get up on a StreamYard or something like that later. But right about now, I don't have time to mess with that because I wanted to get on here before it got too late. So I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you are ready to be able to just get a little bit of uplifting. I'm doing a couple of those things because I'm excited. I'm excited to be back on here. And these earphones are really getting to me. So hold on, y'all. I got too much extra. I got too much extra going on. So my daughter, of course, she's here in the background. But I'm here. And I'm ready to be able to talk to y'all, man, because I ain't been on here for a long time. Well, not in the morning. I mean, I'm always on that. But in the evening, I haven't been able to talk to you about business and whatnot. I haven't been able to let y'all know what's going on. I haven't been able to connect because I had some issues with the internet. I had some issues with things connecting. And, man, I've been out for 2 months. Oh, my God. And I feel like it's been forever since I've actually been able to do this. Since it has been forever. 2 months is a long time in the internet world. So I wanted to get on here because I'm so excited I actually got internet again. So I wanted to get on here and just talk to y'all for a while because I miss y'all. I miss being able to talk to you and see how everybody's doing, how things are going, how things are growing, to be able to get you some information out there. I've been missing all of that. I've been missing out on how to be able to help you to be able to speak live. Hey, Miss Christine, what's going on, Jenna? How are you? So I've been ready and, trying to get this stuff together. Thanks, girl. I've been trying to get some things together. So now I am excited. I might have to put my daughter out because she keeps watching stuff that's loud just for no reason, just because I'm doing this now. But if not, well, hopefully you guys can hear me and we just doing all that. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's been a lot going on in my neck of the woods. So since there's been a lot going on, I got to keep y'all abreast of what's going on. Man, we need to get some stuff together because I think in a time frame that, I was gone, man, people must have lost their mind or something. I don't really know. Y'all might be able to let me know what really happened. No, don't let me know because I don't want to know. I want to be able to see what happened in the world. But I'm telling y'all, for me, oh my God, it's just been crazy after crazy. But I'm still here, happy, excited, and elated to be able to do this, man, to get back on here. Hey, Miss V, what's going on, girl? So I've been so happy and elated to get back on here, y'all. I'm supposed to be doing a presentation or whatnot, but I just be wanting to talk to y'all. So I am, man, all of this stuff that's going on. I mean, like I told y'all, when I was having those phone issues, and then my phone issues turned into computer issues, and then the computer issues turned into internet issues. I had to try to find somewhere for my baby to go to school because the internet that we had hooked up just would not work no matter what we did. We called the company over and over again and nothing happened. We had different lines done and they still couldn't connect. We had to turn around and go to a whole nother company because the internet just would not work for 2 months, y'all. This is crazy. So I had to do some innovative things in order to make sure that my baby went to school. I had to go to a couple of different places and use other people's stuff. That's so crazy. I got to use other people's stuff because mine didn't want to act right, but I had to make sure that the kid got to school. So that's basically what I did. Is made sure that the kid got to school and made sure that she was able to learn and whatnot. So while I had to do that, I mean, everything else had to come second nature because her being in school was one thing. Now, listen, let me tell y'all about this homeschooling because this is a mess. I don't understand. Now, look, I have never been one to say that I'm a teacher. Maybe not to little people, maybe to older people, but maybe not to little people because I'm not the most patient person in the world, but this definitely is teaching me patience. It's teaching me how my daughter actually acts a long time for 24 hours and all of that. It's teaching me how to be more patient, how to take more time with her. It is teaching me. I'm telling you, if 2020 ain't nothing else, it's definitely a teacher. It's showing you all kind of stuff. It's showing what you can do, what you can't do, what you can take, what you can't take. It's telling you if you got anything in you. It's telling you if you don't have nothing in you. It's telling you if you a quitter. It's telling you if you can't make it. It's telling you if you just was faking the funk all this time. It's telling you all of that in 2020. It's telling you in 2020 whether or not you're going to be a boss or whether you're going to be a bum. You got to choose, though. It's going to be up to you on what you got to do and what you're trying to get out of you, man. You got to choose. 2020 is showing who you really are. I'm telling you, it is a met. You know, V, from the beginning. You know, we thought we was all going to be all wonderful and everything, and 2020 is my year and all that, and man, the vision hit you with some stuff. The vision done hit you with some mess. The vision done hit you with something that you cannot understand, because in the midst of you trying to figure out what it is that's going on, 2020 is kicking our tail. If you let it. But then there's also some other of us that don't believe in 2020 being the victor over our life. Some of us ain't taking this land down. Some of us are fighting. Some of us are getting knocked down, but we keep getting back up. Man, 2020 can bring it. And that's 2020 is bringing it, man. We fighting with everything we got. We fight with new ideas and new innovations. We putting our money where our mouth is. And we getting out of our own way. And we starting businesses. And we starting teams. And we starting groups. And we starting to get up and do something, because 2020 ain't gonna take us under, because we've been doing this a long time. And just because things look like they're in an uproar don't mean they have to be. Man, we can take it by life by the horns, and we can rock it out, or you can cry about it. What you gonna do? Are you gonna cry about it, or are you gonna bust up? What are you gonna do? Come on. Hey, Rhonda, what's going on? You are gonna bust up? Hey, Roosevelt, what's going on? Hi, Cheryl, how are you? Are you gonna bust up? Are you going to stay messed up? What are you going to do in 2020? Man, I ain't supposed to be doing all this, y'all. I'm supposed to be presenting stuff and whatnot. I'm supposed to be showing you how to get stuff done. That's what I'm supposed to be showing you. This is supposed to be about business. But we got to have fun in the midst of the business, because what we want to is portray that there is reality. There is help in this demic. There is help for you. There is help for the thing that you're trying to do. And so, you know, I don't only do the speaking because I was missing on y'all, but I also got to let y'all know how to be able to get out of your own way, so that you can find out in this pandemic you can still win. In this pandemic you can make it happen. We got to tell them where it's at, man. We got to show them that there are 4 financial challenges that everybody faces. We got to let them know that we got to talk about money. And I know everybody wants to talk about money when it's their money and when they get to spend the money, but they don't want to also always talk about how to make the money. There's a lot of different avenues and a lot of different things that are popping up here and there. But if you are part of the shiny object syndrome, you might not want to do this, because the next thing you're going to do is you're going to jump into the next opportunity that seems to be shiny enough to fit your fancy. And sometimes, you know what, if you find somewhere and have several seats and learn a skill, do you not understand that you will be able to make residual income if you just stay there long enough? What I started to find out in the last couple of months, that a lot of people got hot pants syndrome. If they sit down long enough, their butts start to burn, and they got to jump into something else, is what I call it. It's hot butt syndrome. They can't sit down long enough to learn a skill. They can't sit down long enough to know the ins and the outs of the business. So because they don't make $1 million in the first 2 weeks, they decide to get out. Because they don't understand the concept of the business, they decide to get out. All because they think they still in high school and they got to prove something to somebody, they get out. But at the end of the day, if you're not really a real entrepreneur, those who are really dedicated to doing what it is what it's going to take to you to get to your next, man, this job ain't for you. This is not for the meek. This job is not for you. It is not for the meager. It's not for the people who can't take nothing. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to change up. It's time for you to live your best life. And if you're going to let this demi take you out, you ain't going to live your best life, because you're not going to work it right. You got to know that in the midst of all this, we still got the same levels of things that are still going on. We still giving up 1/3 of our income. Because guess what we did? Once the demi came and we got shut down and we saved some money, Right when they thought things was going to be better, we went right back out and started doing the same thing. We still gave a third of our income to taxes. We still gave another third of our income to big business. We still gave the other third of our income to doing to getting debit and credit. We still gave it up. Why? Because we still didn't learn nothing in that demic. Because we felt like we wasn't outside, so we didn't have to do nothing. We still sat around and let life happen to us. We didn't want to jump into no business because we wasn't sure, or we didn't know, or we thought everything was a scam, so we didn't spend our money. So we still let the government take all of our money and sat back and complain during the demic, during those first couple of months. But as soon as it looked like we was able to go back to spend money, as soon as it looked like we was able to go back to these restaurants, as soon as it looked like we was able to go spend the money we thought we were supposed to spend, we went out and we gave big business all of the money that they was missing out on. We made up for it. We made up for the money that we would have normally spent because, we saved some money, y'all. During the pandemic when we couldn't go nowhere, we saved some money. But only thing we did, we saved it for long enough for when they open up the doors of the demic to subside, we saved that money so we can just get back out there and spend twice as much. That's what we did. We spent twice as much when we thought the demic was over. It still ain't went nowhere, but we thought that, everything's going back to normal, so I'm going to go back to spending the same way. I'm going to go back to doing the same thing. I'm going to go back to living the same way. And guess what we did? We went right back into the hole we got out of. That's what we did during these couple of months. So what happens is while we were doing all of that, we know what inflation is, but we didn't care about inflation. We didn't care that the cost of goods and services was going up with our paycheck. We wasn't thinking about that. We was thinking about, man, I got money in my pocket to burn, so I'm going to go out there and I'm going to burn it. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to jump into something that's not going to help me. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to buy this new car even though my credit score is a 320. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go get this loan even though I can't really afford to do it because guess what? Next week my job is going to close down. But that don't mean nothing. I know the economy is going to get better because why? I'm being told by the person that's supposed to be in charge that it's going to get better, and I believe him. So I'm going to go ahead and do this because in a minute, things going to get better. So instead of it getting better, we went out there and started doing the stuff we've been doing, messing up. We went right back to messing up. That's what happened, is that we went right back to messing up. And so when we went right back to messing up, we failed to realize that we had to know that our income is supposed to be getting shifted back to us. Okay, so how are we supposed to be shifting this back? It's called income shifting. Okay, so your financial strategy is used to shift your income back to its original owner, which is you. Okay, so even though the government is taking your money, even though the big business is taking your money, even though you don't seem to care, you're going to continue to spend those credit cards. You're going to continue to spend those debit cards that are coming right back down to a zero balance because you don't know how to income shift. You don't know how to let that 9 to 5 work for you. What you're supposed to be doing is storing up a little bit, a plan B. You're supposed to be storing up a backup plan. What is your backup plan? Come on, man. You haven't seen it all over the news. You haven't seen it all over everything. Your backup plan is a home-based business. This is what you're supposed to do. Do you not understand that some of these businesses are just not coming back? Do you want to know why? Because we so wonderful and we so great in this US of A. Guess what we are doing? We are making robots that's going to replace us. That's what we're doing because we're so smart. We're so awesome, and we are dominant forces. And guess what? Well, we don't make, another country is making. They're making machines that can outthink people. They're making machines so they don't have to pay your complain and whine and cry and tell about nothing. They're going to replace you with a machine instead of having to listen to you calling off of work and trying to say that you sick and then try to use your babies as an excuse as to why you can't come to work. They tired of that. So they're going to start using some things that's going to replace you. They're going to use artificial intelligence. Y'all can say what y'all want. They're going to use it against you so that they don't have to pay you $15 an hour, what you asking for. You want to be paid $15 an hour, you can't get a cheeseburger right, but you want somebody to pay you $15 an hour. Man, you should, because times are hard. Who can really make it on $7 an hour? A grown person? Are you serious? Teenagers can't make it out for $7 an hour. But what we do is we continue to put our hand in the hands of somebody that's going to tell us when to come to work, when to take vacation, when to go to the bathroom, when to be able to go to the school for the children, when to be able to make up things. We doing this on our own because we don't want to work for ourselves, because we don't think it take all that, and we don't want to put no money where our mouth is, and we don't want to invest in ourselves, and we don't want to wait on nobody, and we 3 times 7, so we don't have to listen to another man or a woman tell us what to do anymore, because I'm an entrepreneur. So since I ain't got to listen to nobody no more, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to say what I want, and I'm going to stand up in my own right, and I'm going to lose everything that I have because I'm not teachable. I'm not coachable. I'm not doing this the right way. So that's what we do. We mess up. And so the income shifting gets limited because you don't know what to do. You don't know how to put that money back into your paycheck. What you're supposed to be doing is allowing that money from that 9 to 5 to be able to fund your business. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's how it really works. If you really want to make some money, if you really want to have some money, if you want to get some money to invest, use that 9 to 5 to be able to leverage the job that you really want. Use it. Once you do that income shifting and keep the government out your pocket, you can keep that money on your check. And once you keep that money on your check, baby, more money, more money. And I don't know, people always talk about more money and more problems. You only got more money and more problems because you ain't never counted up the cost as to what money you do have. So since you got a nickel mentality, when you start making money, you're going to dwindle all of the money you done made right back down to a nickel because you haven't thought how to live like the wealthy, how to think like the wealthy. Before you try to go be a millionaire, don't you think you ought to learn what a millionaire actually does, how a millionaire thinks, how a millionaire spends, how a millionaire reacts, what they do and don't do before you try to act like that's what you really want because you ain't ready for it? Because when you're not ready for it, you can make it all day long, but you will lose it in a month. You will lose it in 2 weeks because you don't have the mentality of a millionaire. You really want somebody to help you? Get a book. Pick up a book and read how Bill Gates ain't out there spending his money on cars and houses. You'll go out there and read how Warren Buffett is not just out there spending his money on anything. You'll go out there and understand that even though Mark Zuckerberg might be young, he's not an idiot at all. He's still making sure that his money is working for him. While we want to sit around and act like we popping bottles and doing all this stuff, following all these fake people on TV instead of getting your mind right so you can have generational wealth. That's what you're supposed to be doing, not building up somebody else's empire. You're supposed to be building generational wealth. But guess what, Cheryl? Instead of building generational wealth, we're still okay with the fact that 78% of us are living paycheck to paycheck. We still okay with 70% of us paying so much in taxes. We still okay with 80% of us having credit challenges. We even fine with 90% of us being buried in debt. Man, which is still leaving 70% of us who can't even save $5,000 by the age of 65. So what is that really saying about us? What are we really learning? What are we really doing? Come on, man. You got to know how it was shifted away. So since you know that that's how it shifted away, let's talk about how to get it back. We're going to talk about the 3 solutions that you need. Everybody needs to make this happen. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about cash flow management. How you can get your money shifted back to you by minimizing the taxes, by minimizing your debt, by minimizing your expenses. That's how you get that money back to you. You are trading time for money, basically. That's basically all you're doing. As a W-2 employee, all you're doing is trading your time for money. Instead of you being able to spend time with your children, you're at work. Now, remember when we was complaining that we needed time with our children and then the pandemic happened. Now, we've been locked up in the house with our kids and our wives and our husbands for a couple of months, man. Now we don't want to do nothing with them. We really want to go back to work. We want that 9 to 5 back because we're tired of sitting at home. We're not okay. You want to know about people who are at home 24 hours a day now? They're not okay. Check on your people, man. Check on your people, man, especially those of us who've been working at home for a minute. Check on your people. When everybody go home, and everybody's there at one time, man, check on your people. Just make sure they're doing good. They're doing all right. So now we know that by being a W-2 employee, that we tax 37%. We know employees that are working to pay taxes first, man, and then you get to spend what's left, which is not a lot. When you're spending what's left, it's not a lot. That's why you always broke, because you're spending so much because you don't have your whole check. I don't care what you say. When you get that check and you say that your net worth was almost $3,000, but you only bring home 15. Oh, come on, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to. Them taxes is tearing us up in certain places. You know, taxes are different in each state. So you get $3,000, but on your check it say $1,572. Come on, man. What are you thinking? You know that it's you're trading your time for money. That's it. when you have a business income and you are a business owner, you are going to increase your income. You have controlled and owned income, unlimited residual income, and even leveraged income. So as a 1099 business owner, you are taxed 0% to 23% because your business works. Your business is going to help you spend first, and then you get taxed on what's left. You're going to beat inflation and income limits with the power of leverage. That's how you do when you are a business owner. It is helping you with the money that you're making to be able to live, not just to be able to work, but also to be able to live because you are working with less taxes. Now, number 3, your investment income. You got your money working for you. You're going to have compound interest, capital gains and dividends. You'll have business and residual and even royalties, because as an investor, you're working with profits. Okay, as you're working with profits, you're taxed 0 to 15%. Your money works 24/7, and guess what? Your money makes more money, and guess what? You get taxed the least. And so now you're changing your time and financial freedom. That's next. That's what you're trading it for. You get your time back. You get your money back. You get happier when you got time and money. You get to do things you need to make. You get to make things happen when you do that. So now you're down to your 2 objectives that everybody works for, which is your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. It's your labor and your investments. So we got this one company that does it all, man. It's MWR Financial, which is a financial strategies company that provides everything you need to shift and grow your income. Listen, we are still involved with the Making Wealth Real movement. Man, we are to provide American families with everything they need to overcome the financial challenges created by our tax, credit, banking, and educational systems, so you can live the current and future lifestyle that you want. Man, our goal with the company is to eliminate 50 billion, with the B, y'all, in consumer debt, to create 10,000 millionaires. I plan to be one. 150,000 six-figure earners, and generate 100 billion, with the B again, in investment income. So that's exactly what the plan is for us. That's the plan. Don't you want to be a part of that plan? That's an awesome plan. So you want to know how all this is made possible? Man, it's made possible by cash flow management, investment income. Guess what? That's Financial Edge membership. Then you have the business ownership and business income, which is also the MWR Financial Business Opportunity. Come on, man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Financial Edge membership for a few minutes. It's a personal team of financial experts that use proven strategies to shift and grow your income. Listen, it's everything that you need to succeed like a financial expert without you having to become one. Because our experts, man, they do all the work. You just got to be a part of what they're doing. And then when you do that, you tell somebody who can tell somebody about the results that you see, about the results that you receive. You tell somebody and let them see that it works. It is a proven system, and it works. Your results may vary, but it's still a proven system. So listen. You got the cash flow management, which works with Money Max, Credit Max, and Equity Max. So your Money Max is where you get your tax reduction strategies. If you have an instant pay raise, remember that 9 to 5 is supposed to be working for you. And by you getting that and having that 9 to 5 and you creating a home-based business, you no longer have to be overtaxed. You're going to get that instant pay raise because they're going to remove those taxes from the government, put them back on your check, and you can spend it on your family. And you can spend it on your expenses. You can keep it in your pocket. Why? Because it's your money. Now, you're going to ask an expert with unlimited CPA, CFP, and EA advice on demand. You're going to have the tax experts. They're going to stop tax overpayments, use business tax laws to help you pay less. And guess what? They're also going to adjust your W-4 for you. Your results is your tax savings is going to be shifted back to you from the government. Now, that's just Money Max. But with Credit Max, you're going to get credit restoration strategies. It's going to increase your credit scores. It's lowering your interest rates, your monthly payments, and your insurance premiums. Your credit experts are going to restore, enhance, rebuild, and monitor your credit. The average score increase is going to be 50 to 150 points. Guess what? Your results are going to be that you'll have interest savings shifted back to you from the bank. Now, Equity Max is going to be another pillar that you're going to be able to have. And with Equity Max, you're going to have debt elimination strategies. Your debt elimination system is going to eliminate all of your debts in record time without paying more. You'll have a debt system that's going to be providing monthly plan of actions to accelerate payoff dates and minimize your tax savings. Man, that's going to give you a budget to keep yourself together, to pay off your stuff in record time. Your results are going to be that your debt payments are going to be shifted back to you from the banks and big business. But guess what else? With Equity Max, there has been another program that's been added called Bill Shredder. It doesn't cost you more to have Bill Shredder. It's included in the program. And Bill Shredder will help you to be able to eliminate some of those debts by negotiating lower rates for you. You can use your gas bill, your light bill. You can use your cable, your internet, your phone. Send it over to them. Let them negotiate a lower rate. And then guess what you're able to do? Keep the rest of that money in your pocket. Pay Bill Shredder that lower rate and keep the rest of your money. They'll take care of the rest. So now we're going to work with the investment income, which is Wealth Max. Wealth Max is wealth generation strategies. It's the best way to save, grow, and protect your money. But guess what, y'all? It's tax free. And it's with no risk of loss. So your wealth experts will design a wealth plan to set up the structure of your private reserve account. Private reserve account keep you from losing your money in the stock market. Private reserve account keep you from those CDs and all that stuff not getting you any interest. Your private reserve account keeps you at the head of the table. The private reserve account keep you from having to ask the banks for money that they still ain't gonna give you. The private reserve account keep you from asking for your grandmama name down at the bank. That's what the private reserve account does. It allows you to be able to save your own money and borrow from yourself the interest so you can keep your principal the same, and then you still have the ability to work on land banking. Man, you need to own something, man, because as you see the way that things are going, you need to own something other than what's in your house. You need to own your house. You need to own the land that your house is on. You need to earn and learn. Guess what? Because then you can pass it down to those generations. We are creating generational wealth. That's what Wealth Max is for. So somebody outside of you can have wealth once you're gone. So they can take care of things. So they can take care of the bills. So they can take care of the expenses you left. So they can take care of the family. So they can remember you. And they can say, well, my grandfather, my grandmother left this legacy so that way I don't have to work a day in my life because we have enough money to maintain. We have enough money to build. We have enough money to help. We have enough money to make a difference in the community. We have enough money to put right politicians in place. We have enough money to be able to let our voice be heard. Our money is speaking with us. Because I don't care what y'all say. They don't hear nothing you got to say. You ain't got no money. Say what you want. Look at what's happening right now. Back to the story. So, as working with investment income and your Wealth Max, man, your result is that your money grows and works for you. And guess what? You become the bank. Now, once again, as I said before, your results may vary. These are confidential and compliant results provided by licensed and qualified, certified experts. They know what they're doing, y'all. They've been doing this for several years. Now, look, I'm running out of time, and we get paid 10 different ways. I ain't got time to do all of that because it's late. So, and we got people with school in the morning and whatnot. So, I'm going to tell you a few things. We get paid different ways. You get paid with a daily guarantee. You can get paid with a presidential bonus. You can get paid with a luxury vehicle club bonus. You can get check match bonuses, leadership bonus, coded bonuses, presidential bonus matches. All of these great, wonderful things on how you get paid. But how you start is a fast start program. You get 3 people in the beginning. Those 3 people will help you pay for your Financial Edge membership if they're just customers. But if they join you in the business, those first 3 people will give you in your first 30 days $150. But then this is what you do. You teach those people how to duplicate. And then those 3 people go out and get 3 people. So now you have those 3 and you got another set of 3. So come on, in your 60-day time frame, if you get those 3 to get 3, you also get $450 because you're building a team. Realize that. And in your 3rd month, your 90-day turnaround, okay, if you get those 3 to get 3 and get the next set of 3 to get 3, you're going to end up with 12 people. And guess what that means? You're going to get another $900 bonus. Because keep this in mind, that your first 30 days at the $150 amount, you also get paid $50 for each actual sponsor bonus. Then you get paid $40 for each customer. That's $340. Remember when I told you that instant pay raise was going to kick in? Man, that's $340. That's more than the actual cost of the Financial Edge membership. At the end of the day, you're going to bring home $1,500 in your first 90 days. Now, where they doing that at? Where they doing that at? Where are they just hiring you, telling you to do your job, and they just going to give you a bonus of $1,500? They ain't just passing that out just anywhere, but you got to do what it do. Okay, so you got to make it happen. You got to do what it does. And you don't have to continue to sit around and wait on a gimmick before you get ready to get up and do something. Your plan B need to put into effect. Your plan B, stop sitting around waiting on somebody to get rich and give you some money. Stop sitting around waiting on a stimulus check that you probably ain't going to see. Stop sitting around and waiting on the government to take care of you. Man up. Woman up. Take care of your family. Take care of your household. Take care of you. Stop waiting around on people to do it for you, because people are not going to do what you want them to do. And even if they do, there's a hidden agenda. Come on, man. It's a hidden agenda. I don't care what they say. There's a hidden agenda about everything. And if they giving you this money you think for free, come on, ain't nothing free. Nothing in this world free. Nothing in this world free. Salvation, they say salvation is free, but let's be honest, Jesus died for that. That was a bigger price than any of us will ever be willing to pay. Jesus died for your salvation, so I don't believe that salvation is free because until he gave up his life. That's a whole nother story, y'all. We got to get on back because, I can go around about that. So, we're going to talk about the Financial Edge membership, which is $79.97. This is just for the membership. We're trying to get you some money now so that you can be able to build now, so you can be able to help build for the future. But you got to be able to invest in yourself. And it's so amazing to me how people think $80 a month is so much, but you'll go out and pay $400 for a purse you don't carry. It's amazing to me how $80 a month is too much for you to take care of your finances, but you'll go out there and buy your undeserving child some $300 shoes that they don't like once they get a scuff on them. It's amazing to me how we think $80 is too much when we take ourselves out to the buffet and spend $100 just on eating for lunch. We go out and buy crab legs and lobster tails and all of this, but we think $80 is too much to take our adult self out of poverty. Funny, and it's amazing what we put our priorities in, and we wonder why everybody look at us as being crazy. Adults. And how are we going to pass down better for our children if we don't learn anything? Financial literacy is important. Learning about your credit is important, and I will not stand and let my daughter come out of high school and have all of the stuff in her name, all of my stuff in her name, because my credit ain't about nothing. And I don't want my daughter to come out already being in debt. I don't want her going to school and just getting in debt and don't have a job. Come on, man. It's got to be better. We got to teach our children better. Only way they going to know it is if we teach it, because they ain't teaching this in school. They're teaching you how to be somebody else's employee. They're not teaching you how to step out and do it yourself. They don't want you to be the CEO. They want you to be the employee. Because if you're the employee, they can pay you whatever they want to make you stop dreaming. They're going to pay you $17 to make you stop your vision. They're going to pay you $20 an hour so you don't become the next person that can cure cancer. They're going to keep you stagnant and in a warehouse job. If that's where you got to work, if that's what you believe, do your thing. But I'm saying that you got more in you than that. So stop settling for what the world says is okay for you. Learn that you can do more. If you get this Financial Edge membership and you'll be able to utilize these experts, they can help you get that credit score out of the toilet. And I'm so sick of people going out and buying cars with a 300 credit score. I'm so sick of people going around acting like this is a blessing. It's not a blessing. You are ignorant. And ignorant just means you don't have the knowledge, or you refuse to get the knowledge, and you want to continue God to bless your mess. Because that's what it is. It's a mess that you're a whole adult and don't even have a credit score that's worth nothing when all this free help is available. Now, there are some free help. Now, we are not. But there are free help. If you get 3 people, y'all, it's free. It's help available for you if you just take the time to go get it. But you're willing to have a 300 credit score and pay $900 a month for a 1972 Volkswagen because you don't want to get your butt up and go pay. Yeah, I said butt. Get your butt up and pay $80 a month to get yourself together. Come on, man. We got to do better. Anyway, back to the MWR Financial business. The business is $228.97 a month. Come on, it's $228.97 in your first month. It's only for the first month. But listen, let me tell you how to get it at zero. $228 on your first month, and then it's $119 a month and $119.97 a month. But listen, this is how you don't have to pay that. Get you 3 people that's going to join with you. You know, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a best friend, their credit is in the toilet, and all you got to do is say, hey, man, come and join this, and they're going to help us fix this. And it doesn't cost a lot. Once you actually get more than one person, guess what? That $79.97 is for 2 people. It's not just for one, it's for 2 people. You can get 2 Financial Edge memberships with 2 people under the same address. 2 people can spend that $79. So you can pay $40 and they can pay $40. And then it's covered. Then if you get some more people to join with you, if you get 3 people to join under you, man, then all you got to do, you don't pay nothing for the Financial Edge membership. If you get in the business, you only have $40 to pay. Man, let your instant pay raise work for you. Because you're going to get at least $120. And that $120 will help pay your business. The government is paying you to actually get in this program. Think about it. Stop thinking people trying to get over on you. Stop thinking people trying to use you. Stop thinking people trying to make money off of you. Stop thinking people are trying to profit off of you. This is more of a help than a hurt. But it's all in your perception and how you look at it. If you don't want nothing, you're going to stay right where you at. And I'm not talking to you. So you learn about one company that can help you achieve your 2 objectives by providing you with 3 solutions needed to remedy 4 financial challenges that everyone faces. Listen, the business and membership is going to include Business Center, Financial Edge membership, websites, capture system, marketing materials, training, and unlimited support. Guess what? You're going to get the 3 solutions that you need to succeed, which is under cash flow management, business income, and investment income. Khadijah, we talking about Financial Edge membership under the MWR Financial family. This is what we're talking about. It's a plan of action that is going to guarantee your success. Listen, if you follow this plan of action and the strategies and experts are not able to save you or make you more money in your first 30 days, you will get a full refund from MWR Financial if it don't work for you. If you follow everything we've said and do the things we've asked you to do, if it does not work, you can get your money back. So no harm, no foul. What are you missing? What are you losing? You can't lose like that. So what I need to know is whether you're a 3, a 2, or a 1. A 3 says, man, I heard all you said. It might have been entertaining and I loved it in the beginning and all that. But then you start talking about money, so I'm out. I'm good. Thank you so much for coming. Number 2 says, I just need that membership. I'm not really ready to be a financial entrepreneur. I'm really not ready to go out and do all that. I really don't want to invest that money, and I want to stay broke. I want to stay where I'm at. I want to stay complaining. I want to stay on my job. I don't want to do all that. So I just need the information right now because I'm not ready for that next step. So just give me number 2. So for you, welcome to the MWR Financial family. We can get you on the road to success. And once you see that it works for you, you can always upgrade and change to a number 1. My number 1 are the business people who are said, I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able, and I got the money right now. And I got the money to do this. So let's go ahead and make this happen. Then for you as well, welcome to the MWR Financial family. Reach out to me, inbox me, call me, text me, whatever you have to do, and we'll get you started today. So that's it. So yes, Khadijah, I will definitely inbox you right when I get off of this, and I can answer your questions for you so that you'll know what to do. But for everybody else, like this, share this, comment, whatever you got to do. But let's get together, y'all. Life is too short. We're letting life pass us by living underneath our means, by living mediocre, and by acting like we don't have a choice in the way that we live. You have a choice. Do something about your finances, man. It's 2020. Really? Stop letting your credit keep you from living the life that you want. So again, once again, y'all, I am DeAdrian Wiggins, and I am definitely back, baby, and I'm coming back on fire. I'm coming back ready to change lives. I'm coming back to help some people. I'm coming back to let you know that you're bigger than your circumstances, and I'm coming back to let you know that you are the change in this world that you need to see, but you're going to have to get your money right. All right, y'all. So take care, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a great day, everybody.